If you want to know the best indie movies,
you should definitely watch our picks for the best ones of 2022.
Number 10. 3,000 Years of Longing, directed by George Miller. What happens when you pair a mystically magical djinn with an overly reasonable and plausible academic? The answer is a really absurd story. When exactly that happens, witty and cynical Dr. Alethea Bani knows not to be fooled by the scamming promises of a djinn who, desperate to be freed, tells her his life story spanning thousands of years.
You know, in some cultures, absence of desire means enlightenment.
Then you are a pious fool.
If I'm content, why tempt fate?
And you're a coward.
Don't goad me.
Number 9. Bones and All, directed by Luca Guadagnino.
I asked a question. Hear this, you dumb hoe.
Don't talk to her like that.
Hey!
You're out of control, buddy.
Following in the footsteps of its director's instantly classic works, Bones and All combines breathtakingly heartfelt romance and melancholic drama with disturbing and gruesome thriller violence. When a young, lonesome girl makes her way across America, she meets a charming but mysterious young man. Sparks fly immediately, but he has a dark side to him.
What about afterward? What'd you feel about it? What'd you think?
I don't remember after.
That's bullshit.
Hey, I'm not just gonna tell you what you want to hear. You ask me a question, I gotta answer it.
Number 8. Pearl, directed by Ty West. As a direct prequel to the surprise horror slasher X, director Ty West tells the horrifyingly absurd story of the antagonist, Pearl, and how she craves rising to the top of the entertainment industry. Suffering under her parents' torment and an isolated farm life, we follow an iconic villain's journey to evil.
If I'm meant to live out the rest of my days with you and Daddy on this farm, then so be it. But I'm only young once. If I go to this audition and I don't get picked, then I'll come home and I'll never speak of it again, I swear.
Number 7.
I don't solicit money for sex, Nancy. No, I sell my company. I provide interesting conversation.
Good Luck to You, Leo Grande is a sex comedy drama film directed by Sophie Hyde. Much more than just another sexual awakening story, Good Luck to You, Leo Grande feels refreshing and experimental all the way to its core. When a retired teacher finds herself in a post-marital depression, a young and charismatic sex worker ignites a spark that felt lost, leading the two to embark on a journey of intimate human connection.
Whether or not we have sex is our business. There's nothing illegal about that. I mean, as well as the blowjobs, it's also quite nice to get to know each other.
Number 6.
I don't want the parents to think I kill billed somebody in the bathroom.
Yeah, it does look like that. Do you, that's a period.
Cha Cha Real Smooth is a comedy drama film written and directed by Cooper Raiff. This second feature film by its newcomer director further establishes the creative mastermind as cinema's newest talent to watch, telling the story of 22-year-old Andrew. Stuck with no plan whatsoever and no job resume worth speaking of, he falls from party to party. But upon befriending a local mom and her daughter, he might find out what he really needs.
Do you want to wear my coat? I have a coat.
I don't think your coat is gonna cover my ass.
I feel like it is. I'm pretty tall.
I don't want the parents to see me wearing some guy's jacket.
Number 5. Triangle of Sadness, written and directed by Ruben Östlund.
Can you relax your triangle of sadness? That's like between your eyebrows here.
Okay.
Triangle of Sadness is a satirical black comedy film written and directed by Ruben Östlund. Offering the sharp edges its witty director is known for, Triangle of Sadness turns stardom and wealth upside down when a rich couple's boat trip ends with them stranded on a deserted island. What was once very Instagrammable becomes a total catastrophe, as a devastating fight for survival has them questioning their sanity.
Do you think it's possible to wash them?
Well, I don't think that's possible, ma'am, because this is a motorized vessel.
Yeah.
So we don't have any sails.
Number 4. Aftersun, written and directed by Charlotte Wells.
So what's your sister's name?
Sophie.
Oh, nice.
I'm her dad, though, actually.
Inviting audiences onto the intersection between our memories of loved ones and how things actually were, Aftersun is the sadly nostalgic throwback to a father and daughter holiday that 20 years later would be nothing more than a lost memory. As the now grown-up Sophie tries to reminisce how the man she once knew has changed, we learn that time does not heal all wounds.
Do you want a game of doubles?
Yeah, sure.
You've got a built-in rest there.
No danger. I'm right-handed and I'm playing with a kid, right?
Number 3.
How do, Parik?
Sit somewhere else.
Huh?
The Banshees of Inisherin is a black tragicomedy film written and directed by Martin McDonagh. Considered its director's fine work and unspeakably sarcasm, The Banshee of Inisherin is the drastic story of two lifelong friends living on a lonesome island on the coast of Ireland. When one declares the end of their friendship out of nowhere, the other one refuses to take no for an answer, with shocking results.
But you didn't say anything to me. And you didn't do anything to me.
Well, that's what I was thinking, like.
I just don't like you no more.
Number 2. The Whale, directed by Darren Aronofsky.
She wasn't trying to hurt her. She was trying to help her.
Who are you talking about?
He's going home.
It tells the story of Charlie, an English professor who isolates himself from his students and tries to reconnect with his estranged teenage daughter. As he confronts his past and struggles with his relationships, the film reflects tenderly on the shame, guilt, and the human impulse to care and be cared for.
Charlie.
She didn't do it to hurt him. She did it to send him home.
Do you feel lightheaded, Charlie? Look at me.
She's trying to help him.
Who?
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
Do you know that I have been going to doctors since I was 8 years old in foster care? And most of them have private practices, by the way. They weren't this state employee-run bullshit. And if any of you knew how to help me by now, you would have fucking done it.
Don't be standing there like you're all proud of yourself.
I was born for this line of work.
You didn't do nothing, dummy. It's called acting.
You good, but you ain't that good.
You can't just give up. Stephen, don't let them tell you what you can or can't do. No one's going to give you the life you want. You have to go out and get it.
Number 1. Everything Everywhere All at Once, written and directed by Dan Kwan and Daniel Scheinert. Brought by the weirdest but most wonderful and charming directors, Everything Everywhere All at Once is everything its title promises. We follow a struggling and burnt-out woman who discovers that she must connect with parallel universe versions of herself to prevent a powerful being from causing the destruction of the multiverse. The film has been described as a swirl of genre anarchy and shows us what original storytelling can be.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.